Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's your boy, your favorite potato. I don't know what you want to call me, but this is my channel, Atlas Capital. We are live streaming day trading futures, mostly on NASDAQ, every single day, or as much as we hope to. We're trying to build a community here for those who are interested in becoming more financially independent, or having that sort of financial freedom. The way that this channel will work is that I will be pursuing a new format. I know I haven't uploaded in a minute. Is I will be live streaming every single time I trade. I will cut those moments up so that we have concise video of me showing you my exact thought process and my wins and losses. I do want to be transparent here on the channel. I will be using prop firms and a live account, and I have learned a lot in the time that I've taken off to experiment and trade. I've passed so many funded account challenges, but I have yet to take a payout. However, I do find that I perform better when I'm holding myself accountable in some way or some form. I was trading with a friend of mine and showing them my exact thought process, and I immediately was performing better. So that gives way to these streams, and that also gives way for me to find a new format, because streaming for that long and not doing anything, one, wasn't doing very well for my viewership, and two, was me essentially rambling a lot. So, if you would like to stay for the rambles, feel free, like and subscribe. I really hope that you would tune into the live streams. We are live streaming in the morning for market open, just a little bit before market open. And these videos will allow you to see how I think while I trade. So hopefully you get some value from that, and hopefully we can grow this channel to a wonderful community. So hope you enjoy the rest of the video, and thank you for tuning in. Like and subscribe. Boom. Okay, what is up, y'all? Again, part two. To Atlas Capital. A lot of things happening. Let's just dumb it down to a nutshell. Okay. Pakistan retaliating against India. All right, I've got a US UK trade deal that still is limited in scope and leaves a 10% tariff on the table. Tariff proposal. Yeah, universal tariff proposal includes chemicals, metal goods, wine, and beer. And then there is renewed cooperation between China, Russia, and North Korea right now. So there's that as well. But they are saying that the China and North Korea are just trying to counter U.S. efforts of containment. Also hunted. We're on MNQM, right? We're on MNQM because I cannot afford. Right? And what am I taking? I'll take 20s to 100s. I'll take 50s and 100s. That's what I'll do. Right? We just inverse that fair value gap. So I'm actually going to short this. Oh. We'll take it down to that 4-hour OB. This is an order block here. It's a 15-minute order block right there, and a 1-hour fair value gap right there. Right here. 15-minute order block, 1-hour fair value gap. What's it look like on the 15? It looks like chop on the 15. Alright, so we take that up. I'm going to take that up. And see what happens there. Remember, 50, 50 to 100. 50 to 100. We'll take that. Yeah, I don't see any fair value gap on the 5 for this little step down. Leave that on there. Alright. It's a little pre-market play. 15 minutes before the open. We'll see what's going on. And I will vow to not average down today. I usually average down with micros to, like speed up that sort of process. But Not doing that today. All right. So when I'm seeing a pump like this after a trend, I'm looking at the volume to see if it takes over the last volume at the bottom here. All right. See if we overtake that, and then I'll believe it more. And you see how we get stamped? As long as that candle is green, this volume bar is going to stay green. So you can't just be looking just at the volume, right? Look at how price is reacting. And the candle changes. It could change within the last second. That's why we wait for it to close. All right, let's see what happens there. Yeah, it looks like a little turn. Drag on my stop. See if it respects that or not. 15. Little order block right here, which is always nice. See if that gets disrespected. Yep. 8:30 we get a boom, and then we go up. Yeah, I say we go down, man. Because that's news right there. At 8:30, we got the unemployment claims. It's real interesting stuff today, and like Trump speaking at 10 a.m., it's definitely going to be a volatile day today. I don't think the ATR is going to be insane, but I think like we're gonna get some real big surprise whips coming out of nowhere. Most definitely. Take that. Not sure about that one. See if we actually for value gap. Ah, yes. I'll average down. Average down two more. We'll go half a contract. I know I said I wasn't going to average down, but it's not too bad. Be quicker about it though. See about that. I mean, my stop's there for a reason, bro. Don't break that fair value gap. That's a 15-second fair value gap. It doesn't mean shit, though. It don't mean shit. That's definitely getting stopped. Yeah. I wonder, bro. I wonder if it's all a fake out or not. But like I said, I won't believe anything until we're near the 500s. Right now we're hovering around 200 right now, so we're close. Get a 1-to-1 going. There's a fair value gap there. Can't average down. Should want to. And see, like I see make this mistake a lot. I put in a different set of amount of contracts, and then I just like don't change it back when I go into a new order. It's definitely something I need to pay attention to. I guess we'll practice taking 20s, just because looks like I'm not taking the right things today. 10 is still open though. I can definitely see us hitting this again, just to see what's up about it, but we'll see. The 15-minute chop is looking. It's got a little swing to it. That could be a bear flag. We'll see. Uh, you see, I call it chop because we're within the same range here, right? If you go to a 1 minute, and it looks like V's within, we're not breaking out anywhere. Here, 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 here. They're just within a range, right? That's the chop. We'll take it to that fair value gap. Make sure that doesn't get reversed. If it does, then it's over with. I'll take the L. And then, like, if it does, like, 7 minutes till the open, we'll just wait for the open. I mean, I can only lose 1,000. I really can't go. Yeah, I really can't go until I make some. We're gonna be grounded to minis, y'all. Like I'll average down maybe another two, and that's it. I'll take a fib, actually, from the low to the high right here. And if we were to retrace, right, we could retrace up to the 20K area. So there's definitely room to the downside there. So there are draws to the downside. We have swept one draw in liquidity there. Um, and with how far Asia session is, right? And these confluences here, the equilibrium and so on and so forth, um, I wouldn't say that we visit them unless that's just what the day is, right? And take a look at the 4 hour. I mean, you could low key say that that's a little sweep down to the downside. I mean, we only got 30 minutes to close it. And I bet we see that short term upside back down. Mm, 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 mm. You know, we got this big 4 hour fair value gap right here. I'm actually gonna mark that level like that, and I'm just gonna key level. It's in blue, right? We have to break that fair value gap to test that next one, and we can definitely still reject there as well. And that's on a 4 hour. You know, whether we do that, I'm not sure. Heading into that 1 hour fair value gap, 15-minute order block. Still the first minute of the open, and you know what? Like, like, why would I enter on the first minute of the open? You know what I'm saying? Bro, I would do that. I do that sometimes. And not every like it's cool when it's like a crazy day and everything is going down or everything is going up. But it's not like that all the time, bro. You know, you gotta be thankful for those you gotta be lucky for those conditions, bro. Fair value gap hit. There's definitely a 15-second fair value gap in there. All right, entered there. Seeing about a break. I'm gonna drag stop just because it's going. Want that to break there. It's got force. It's got volume. All right, I'm confident in it. All right, we're hitting it. Drag stop up. That's the 50. If it rejects, then it rejects, bro. All right, cool. What was that? $3 loss. Fuck. These minis, yo. No, these micros. Actually, I should have taken it. Yeah, need to be quicker. Need to be quicker with it. We are yeah, that's another inverse 1 hour fair value gap. That's an inverse fair value gap. We're gonna retest it though. So there's a 1 hour fair value gap getting inversed fully. All right, we are gonna retest it. So I'm gonna wait for that. I'm gonna put one right here, and then one right here at the not at VWAP, actually above VWAP. That's gonna be my risk, $400, and I'll take it to this 4 hour OB right here. Limit sell. See if I can't get filled there better. I'll average down because I'm confident in this. If it's a sweep, I get swept, yo. The volume's on our side though. Look at the volume down here. Look at the red. Volume's on our side. I want to see fair value gaps get made. I'll take that. That's 320. And then I'll sell it again off the fair value gap down to 4 hour OB. Wait for that to retrace though to the break. Take that. See about it. Keep that there. 115. Take that break even. Oh, that was 40 plus 40. That was the first minute of the 5 minute break, so it was definitely could have been on the right move there, but this could be just a sweep, and then we move up. That was a lot. We did just retest the break, which is usually what happens, and a fair value gap, but you can never be too sure because the next candle, right? That is very low volume though, so take it again. All right, we'll go for VWAP. There's a drop. I mean, I just don't see the volume for it. I don't see the volume for another pop. Hey, you never know. What's the news? Wall Street executives with ties to the White House tell me India Pakistan tensions slow the trade pact with India, and it's the reason UK. Whoa, it's the reason UK is coming first. Deals on deck include South Korea and Japan, where talks as said to be moving along. Interesting. Yeah, Indian Pakistan tensions slowed the trade deal because that's something that they could rely on. London, the same. How's this look on the 1 minute? I'm testing that. Yeah, if we don't get that break soon, I'm out, bro. Cause we just dipped back into it and we're not hitting it. Come on. There it is. There it is. Let that break. Let that break. I'm taking that just in case. Just in case that's a fake. We'll take the 200. 5 still has a fair value gap. 15 has yet to make a fair value gap. There's a fair value gap right there. We'll take 1. That 4-hour OB is what I'm looking for. Tight stop. The fair value gap. See that. See the semicircle is a real semicircle. You know if it's a fake. Tight stop at the fair value gap. Right. See the volume picking up. Still red. Right. Candle still red. Volume still red. Right. We see it compared to the last minute. Right. We see it compared to the green before it. Right. It's kind of like looking at order flow, but not with all the detail. You know what I'm saying? Got this level right here. Yeah, I want to hit that 4-hour OB. I'm gonna keep this on just because it's a tight stop. So I'm not gonna close this. I'm gonna drag stop to the top of that. Oh, close that out. Hold up. Mm, mm. Followed exactly what I was on about. But wait, hold on. Look at that volume there. Look at the volume there. Wait for this candle to close, right? Because this is still sweep territory. This is still like inverse and get out. All right. Mm, I don't want that to dip again. We sweep that. That's the question. We could sweep VWAP on a manipulation move just to hit this trend line to go back down. So I'm wary right now. And we got 50 seconds in this candle right here, right? So this is a good time to take it. I'm not gonna lie, it's a good time to take it. Yeah, that was like $80, bro, because it took out that fair value gap. I mean, this is an inverse fair value gap, so it's retesting it. Didn't see that. Didn't see that there actually. Hold the fucking phone. We'll wait for the break actually in the fair value gap. Actually, I want to see the break in the fair value gap. Otherwise, this is still a retest of that change of character right here, right? Even though we have this 1 minute fair value gap right here, I mean, we still have a 5-minute fair value gap that's being respected. All right, I'll show you that right here. There's that 5-minute fair value gap being respected, right? FSP's waiting. I'm waiting, bro. You feel me? I'm waiting, bro. I'm getting giddy here. I haven't even rotated accounts yet. You know what I'm saying? I'm getting giddy here. Right. I'm wary of that, so we're gonna wait even more for more confirmation here. All right. You got 1 minute for this 15-minute candle to close, and it could invalidate our change of character. Look, the change of character is gone. Oh, it's right here. Never mind. I'm tripping. But on the 15, it's gone. Look at it. On the 15, it's gone. Why? Because we haven't closed a 15-minute candle, and it's not closing below that draw on liquidity there, right? And once we've hit this draw on liquidity, bro, we've swept London, we've swept that draw on liquidity. Like, if that's a sweep, then that's a sweep, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, hold on, real quick. All right, and y'all will see like my bias just change on the fly, bro. And that's just going with the market. That's me going with the flow, right? To predict things on the day, every single day, it's not gonna happen, bro. But I will tell you, bro, I predicted this bubble, bro. Look at it, bro. Twice, bro, twice. If it hits it twice like that, bro, it didn't break. Oh my god, bro. Oh my god. How much is this risk? 400. How much is it now? Ah, 285. Mm, mm. All right, kind of choppy conditions here. We're getting to I can't leave it on, bro. I actually have to close that. Let it get to the top of the range, I'm closing it. I mean, who knows unless it breaks. Yeah, I mean, okay, so we got okay, yeah, fuck that. We've got the 4 hour candle, right? We've got the 4 hour candle um about to open up here. And we've got Trump speaking, right? At 10. In how many minutes? Less than 15 minutes. All right. So, um let's see what happens here. Okay. And you'll be asking, why aren't you entering, bro? Right? We do have, so if I look on the 15-minute, right? I mean, this is just me being risk off now, right? This is me being risk off. I've made, how much have I made? Right? I was at 48.5. Now I'm at 49.4, right? That's almost 1,000. That's almost $1,000. If I was paid $1,000 right now today, right? Would I take it? Would I? God damn, bro. Pick a number 1 through 20, bro. It's 19, bro. Real quick. Am I tripping? Okay, I'll just take that. Uh, I don't even know what that was, bro. Not gonna lie. I don't even know what that was. Hold on. Say inverse though. Take that to view up. Tight stop. Fair value gap. Inverse. Inverse of this fair value gap. See how that squeeze right there? There's barely any of it left. Take it back up to view up. Nope. Nope. I'm not looking at the 5 and 15. What am I doing? I'm following FSP blindly. Let me not do that. I'm gonna take a risk to the upside here. And I'm gonna average down there. Half. Take this here. We'll average this down. Hit that 4 hour OB and swept the 15-minute OB. Yo, there's the average. Hopefully we take that up. If not, up. Hooked. That's the top of the range though, bro. God damn it, hold on. Damn. It sucks to have a position at the equilibrium of chop. It's like you know you're just gonna get whipped around. May as well break even somewhere. I like this though, you know. I like this little. It could be a bear flag. Come on, give me the wick. Yeah, I'll take that 24, bro. One. Yeah, NQ. I just can't. I can't do micros, bro. Oh, that's so slow. I mean, look at this, bro. 1100, just like that. Just like that. All right, no. Stop, stop. What am I doing? I just rotated accounts. Hold on. Number 1 through 20, dog. I. Fucking 6, bro. 6, dog. Going up. Now, what are we pulling into? Hold on, let's zoom out here. What are we pulling into? What would we be pulling into? This ends. We pull into a 15-minute fair value gap, 1 hour inverse fair value gap, right? Right. Hold on here. All right, we're cooking. Hold fucking phone, bro. Hold that. Hold that shit, bro. Hold that. 1 hour inverse fair value gap. That's what we'd pull into, right? All right. Why is that? To the downside. All right. 1 hour inverse fair value gap. A 15-minute fair value gap. A 1 hour inverse fair value gap. Right. And then what's the 5 doing? The 5. What is that? On the 5, it looks like a reversal. On the 5, it looks like a manipulation. Right. And then right, reversal. Right. Little tiny inverse fair value gap. Well, on the 15, it don't look that way, right? We look at the 4 hour, right? What's the 4 hour doing? 4 hour. That's not a fair value gap, right? Is retesting the order block, right? And then we have this 1 hour fair value gap that we've marked out. So we'll see if we pull into that 1 hour fair value gap actually to the downside. That's what I'm thinking. Because what are we really pulling into? What's the nearest draw on liquidity? Now, let's spin that thing again, bro. Pick number 1 through 20, dog. It was 1. It was 1. Trump makes announcement on UK trade deal. All right. See, FSP's shortened this, but I don't want to put the risk on right now. You know, there's no hurry, there's no rush, right? There's no rush. We slowly build this, bro. Let's see. So we've got equilibrium on the 5 minute being hit right now. We've pulled into it within the 10 minutes of the. All right, so I'll take that short. But Trump is about to speak, bro. Can't see. Look at that. Look at that. Oh my God, that's insane. Yeah, these wicks are not these wicks. These the ATR is about to get crazy. ATR is about to get heavy. But look at how it what did it tap, y'all? What did price just tap into, bro? What did it tap? Tap the 4 hour, right? Could have targeted that a long time ago, bro. Right? Why didn't I, bro? Cause I'm waiting, bro. I'm risk off right now, bro, until Trump says something. It's a giant 4 hour OB, yo. Like, I think we bounce off of here. Yeah, could have targeted that 4 hour OB a long time ago. Could have been out of here. Could have been done for the day. With that 4 hour OB, oh yeah, done for the day. All right, I'm gonna sell to this fair value gap. If you don't get filled, you don't get filled. There you go. Yeah, volume's ticking up. That's the next strong liquidity there. Drag stop. Okay, $100. Could have 400. Side. Okay, I could see it. Yeah, there's no real fair value gap here actually. Just don't want that candle to reverse. If it reverses, then yeah, if we dip below that candle, then yeah, that'll be the start of our consolidation. Let's see what this does to that fair value gap. And that fair value gap disappeared a while ago, so we take that. We take 200, right? Why do we not take 200, right? When we can re-enter again. Does that go below it? Re-entered. See if that isn't a bear flag. Very likely to be a bear flag, but this could be that sweep. You know, because that 4 hour OB's deep, bro. That 4 hour OB's deep. And we'll take the 200. Like, it's really hesitating there, you know. Sure, it could pump forward the very next candle. Yeah, you see how that volume is bigger than the one before it, and it's doji. That's a good sign. Like, I would buy this right here. I'd buy this candle right here again. Maybe I'm tripping, bro. Maybe I'm dumb. Never mind. There you go. See, I won't even close it early, just to see, for the sake of the move, right? We'll let it go. I'm gonna spend some 12. Three. I want that to break, bro. Come on, bro. Break. There's the inverse. There's the inverse. Where else you see for? I got probably this key level right here. All right, probably this little chop right here. You see? That would be a real break. We hit this one green candle that's in the middle of all this dip, right? When is this major announcement coming, yo? What is going on? Bro is late, bro. Bro. Oh my god. Let me refresh this, bro.
At Zippy Shell.
Boom. Oh, I guess it doesn't draw the line. Oh no. That's a sweep. That's insane. I don't know what's going on with Trump, bro. Why am I taking this short? Because it's at the top of that range. It's a mighty rejection right there. Like, what's the trend right now? Yeah, the 4 hour is still a doji right now. I mean, where's the draw? We still haven't hit the draw. The draw on liquidity is the 1 hour fair value gap. We're sweeping this 4 hour OB. We swept it once so far. So this would confirm if it's just a sweep or if it's gonna actually go back down. Yeah, it's not the best place to keep a position. Not gonna lie. Gonna reduce risk a little bit here. If I get stopped, I get stopped. 'Cause I mean, that's a 1 minute fair value gap that's holding steady. Uh, mm, I don't even want to average down, bro. Yeah. Mm. When is Trump speaking? Okay, I'm getting impatient right now. I'm getting impatient. This is bad. It's not good. I could call it. We are not in profit anymore on this one. We just went back to break even just now. All right. Uh, take it to VWAP. Stop below fair value gap. I'll average down if necessary. I don't know where Trump is. I've no idea where Trump is, bro. Was that like a fake link or what? Because this is funny. What's the major? And everybody's like the market is like waiting for this major announcement, bro. Major announcement, bro. Yeah, on the 15th, that's a sweep candle. On the 15th, that's a sweep candle, and we just made, yeah. Hold the phone, bro. Hold the phone. We haven't retested. We have once actually. So if we take that out again, then that'd be chop. It'd be like 1 hour chop. Hold on. Yeah, we would take that for about up to that. Yeah, up to that candle right here. Right. Up to just up to that 1 hour. A little bit below. All right. See about it. See about it. We'll see about it, bro. Probably wrong, honestly. Me personally, I feel like. What's the volume looking like? Volume's dropping. No good, no good, no good. I mean, I like that we're rejecting off of that. I don't like that we're curving though. That's no good. I need that to be like a little flag, like just a little dip to go up, back up, and that shouldn't get rejected. If it doesn't, we're fucked. Stop break even. That's 420. Took it at equilibrium. Double, double that. Take that. Hmm. Yeah, if we hold here, it's fucked. So retest of that sweep. There's a 5 minute fair value gap though. My stop is where it inverses. So, it's okay. Keep your risk the same. Doesn't close like that. Damn. One, I don't want to be playing this chop. And two, we haven't made a real move in a minute, bro. We haven't made a real move in a minute, bro. Yo, this manipulates. There you go. I just lost the account. There you go. Get one account back up, lose the other. It's alright. You know what? I didn't like these 50s. I actually want to keep my thing at 150. I've decided for sure. I was just testing out like a cheaper subscription, bro. You know what I'm saying? But hey, I'm gonna end the billing on that actually. And I don't want to be stuck at the charge. All right, so this is gonna be the end of that. I'm gonna cut this up into little clips, just so that y'all don't hear me ramble. If you like the stream, you like the stream, bro. If you like the channel, bro. Subscribe. You know what I'm saying? I'm just here for me. Hopefully y'all find some value along the way. I really want to start a community. Financial folk, but y'all let me know what y'all want to see from me. All right. Hopefully we can develop together.